All right, we're back. We're back. Can you guys hear me at the moment?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. The reason I ask is because I changed my background, and all of a sudden, uh, my thing is just showing a little swirly thing there. Um, let's see if giving it a minute fixes that. Andy, how's your mic problems doing? Not good, I take it. Okay. It looks like this is going to be it's going to hang up on this. I'm going to reboot real quick. This shouldn't take more than a couple seconds. All right.
All right.
Well, I'm good. Looks like we lost Eric again, though. That's all right. We're just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Andy, are you still having audio problems? All right. Let's go ahead and start our intros. So I'm Darren Drader, game master. I'm also an RPG designer. I've been doing this for 20 years. Let's go ahead and move on to Capricious Nature.
Alrighty, hi there. My name is Capricious Nature. Here in our game, I'll be playing Bolt, and this is the only place you can really find me anymore, because my job is really busy outside of, wandering the wastes. I will be starting up something, hopefully very soon, and you can check out our Cybernation Uncensored Discord for updates on all of our big upcoming projects. It's going to be a crazy October, so keep your eyes peeled, folks.
All right. Vampire Bite.
Crazy October indeed. My name's Vampire Bites. You can find me here first and third Saturdays of every month playing Bodie West, the surfer super mutant from California that sounds like he's from Brooklyn half the time. When I'm not playing Bodie, you can find me during the month of October on Friday nights over on Fresh Out the Box, which is Twitch at Jehananon, playing Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition. And in between those sessions on Fridays, we're going to be starting up soon the High Riders campaign with a familiar Raven as our GM. So I'm really looking forward to that.
All right, Eric.
Eric Leonard playing Regis Moset.
All right. It looks like Andy is not present at the moment. We'll add him back in as soon as we possibly can. Capricious Nature, would you like to sum up the last session?
So with our last session, we were, sorry, let's get that voice back going. With the last session, we were quite literally just kind of trying not to die. We were very, very concerned because we ran across a Brotherhood of Steel who was standing around our killdozer. I call him Sir Penis the Paladin. After dealing with him, we had to head on out, and we made our way down to a dam. And I don't want to say short-circuited, but we fucked with the dam. Tried to kill some frogs, didn't work. Then we did kill some frogs, and then it was just a big old patootie woody, for the froggos.
Mutant frog army. It's important to get that across. Otherwise, frogs.
Yeah, they weren't just the regular sized frogs. They were those big bastards. They look kind of odd, kind of like this, like really big, full human size, and they just wouldn't fuck off, So we just Yeah, we just kept shooting at him, blowing shit up. We tried setting off some dynamite inside of the dam, and it didn't break it down. I have no idea how. Maybe it's crappy quality dynamite. But we got kind of screwed over. And I'm pretty pissed off because we're taking off out of there. I wanted to take the whole thing down, but,
Well, let's
sometimes the fates don't agree with us.
let's back up for 1 second and remember that there are people down there from Warlock Chorog. His people.
That was his name.
Trying to get the power working. And after you had thrown the dynamite into the water to drive off the frog army, you guys were hanging around, having some food, whatever. And somebody, Rambo 2, let slip that you guys had a couple suits of power armor and killdozer. At which point in time, they tried to take over the killdozer and steal the power armor. That didn't go so well.
Yeah.
It was after that that you attempted to blow the dam unsuccessfully and are now driving away. Which brings us to exactly which way do you want to go? Because to the north, so you're on the southern side of the river, okay? And the ruins of Spokane and Lake City, that's all way to the north here. You're not going back to the dam. You're going to have to find another way around if that's what your plan is.
Well, I'm not totally sure. I'm not familiar with the area. I know that Regis and Rambo, they've been around here more than we have, because I didn't even know this thing existed before they told me about it.
Area well enough, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
any thoughts?
Well, I mean, I know the area. I don't know, necessarily which way the group wants to go, but I think we want to get away from the dam and lost at uni for a while.
We want to get back to the vault and drop off the extra power armor.
Yeah.
And weapons. We got lots of weapons. Guns. Lots of guns.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't you have that scribbles and pre and post war? I thought you were updating it, putting down some notes.
I would say updating it. You probably have not updated this area.
No. Well, yeah, it's that precious folded map that says Conoco. I don't know what that means. Yeah.
Because I mean, Lake City, Wasatch Uni, Bruce, that's all kind of like where
North
civilization these days. Where you're at right now, even before the war, this is a pretty remote area.
Yeah.
So this area is like, first of all, you're in a valley with some pretty steep hillsides. And it's also extremely arid in this region, despite the river coming through here. I think they actually call it a dry basin.
Darren.
Yep.
Rob says he can't hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, but Rob can't.
That's not good.
Twitch is not coming through, I guess.
Oh, the video's off center on Twitch.
Oh crap.
Double check your OBS.
Oh crap. How did that happen? Okay, so so nobody can hear me and we're off center. Not good.
That happens.
I think we're not off center anymore. Now, as for, are you sure I can't be heard? Because it's registering me on the mic line as I'm talking in OBS.
That's what Rob said.
I can hear you. I just turned up my Twitch stream a little bit, and I can hear you. You are quieter than Cap or I, and there is some background noise that's very prominent in the stream that's less prominent in my ears.
Okay, I'm going to mute. Tell me
Okay.
if the background noise.
The background noise was from Cap.
Okay. We
It's
thought that
that-
might be an issue.
yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
Watch this. Let me check one thing and see if
Hi.
check my sound settings. All right. Excuse me. How's that? Any better?
Yep, but some of the background noises were yours. They weren't all Cap.
Okay.
It's not as bad, though.
All right. Now, why? I'm sitting here watching my microphone level, and I just set it to 100, and it's just like, as I'm talking, it's reducing it automatically. That is freaking weird. I'm trying to figure out why it's doing that. Check one more thing. Allow applications to exclusively control the device. That is not checked. All right, I'm just going to keep my eye on it. All right. Okay, are we good to go? Yes?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
I muted myself because of the laundry.
Yeah, we lost Andy, it looks like.
Yeah, he walked back in and then ran away.
And I think we also lost Eric.
Is Eric frozen again?
Oh, yeah. There's
Oh,
Andy.
nope.
We have audio
Eric gave
now.
us a thumbs up. He's just very still.
Yeah, I have a feeling his internet went out, or or his computer has crashed. Because I crashed when I was running Star Trek last Wednesday, and that's what happened. I
Froze.
until I came back.
Gotcha.
And now we've officially lost Eric.
Ah, there we go.
The man with the map is gone.
Alright, this thing is like determined to put me on 70 on the microphone, so I'm doing a microphone boost. Is this still sounding okay?
In the headset, you sound fine.
Okay.
I turned my volume down on Twitch because I think they said there was an echo, and that might have been from me.
Okay. Okay.
Nope. That now I hear the echo from you.
I heard the echo too. Alright. He's back again.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I was saying, you've got a pre-war map of this area. And well, what do you have a vague idea which direction you want to go from here?
Well, we want to go north, but do we go north by east or north by west?
That's a big question.
East is mountains
Mm-hmm.
and probably no road anymore.
We could head south and go back to Cali. I haven't seen Night City in a minute.
Oh, that's way south.
I got all the time in the world, baby.
So if you were to just go south from here, you'd basically be climbing up a really, really steep hill, which would be enough to probably take the killdozer and knock it down the hill and maybe toss it in the water.
Fun.
Yeah. So, yeah, just trying to climb a hill with it is probably not the best idea.
Let's just visit Mount Rainier.
Well, you could do that. You'd have to go west for quite a ways to get there.
Yeah.
That's the only piece of Pac Northwest geography that I personally know. Mount Rainier's out that way somewhere.
It is. It's way out there.
Yeah.
So where do you want me to turn, folks?
We should get back to the vault.
Well, according to the map you've got, let me zoom out here just a little bit on my map. According to the map that you've got, the closest place where you'd be able to cross would be the bridges that go from the old cities of Lewiston and Clarkston, which are basically two cities separated by a river. And that is off to the east of where you're at. So basically, if you just followed the river for a while, you would get there eventually.
Sounds like the plan.
The only problem
Okay.
foresee, however, is that the road situation
Bridges?
there might not be good.
And we don't know whose territory this is, or if it's unclaimed.
That's also true.
As long as we're driving this beast, it's our territory. The road underneath road underneath this vehicle is our territory. As soon as we leave it, it's somebody else's. I don't care. But as long as we're on it, it's ours. We got this. We got it.
All right.
Plus,
so,
it's off road. We can manage some of the potholes as long as they're not as bad as Jersey.
I've never been to Jersey. What's it like there?
You know the craters where the bombs hit? That was the average pothole before the wars.
So pretty much the same thing we got now. Got it.
Well, I imagine they got worse after the war.
Worse or better? All right. Well, I will follow the I'll follow the river down then, I guess. That's the way we want to go.
We're following the leader, the leader, the leader.
Yep.
We're following the leader wherever he may go.
okay, so from where you're at, you take the road a little ways. From where you're at, you can actually see where it turns up into the hills. So you wanna just follow that? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the best option.
Okay. You get to where there was an old boat landing. You can see that there's still like a concrete slab that's going into the water, although it's kind of overgrown with a bunch of crap, and has obviously not been used for a long time. And at that point, the road it turns to the south. However, about 100 yards in, you can see that the road no longer exists, and that area is full of diseased-looking trees.
So my kind of place. Got it.
I mean, tree disease can't touch us. We're not trees.
Oh no, you don't need to worry about that. It's just the area that you would, the road that you would normally take is not going to be conducive to killers.
I don't suppose there was any place that looked like it might be fordable as we've been driving along.
Oh no,
No.
definitely not.
This is not that kind of river.
This river is, I want to say it's about half a mile wide.
Oh, okay. Not exactly the fording type.
And pretty deep too.
So do I gotta start revving up a boat?
Well, then we'd have to leave the killdozer behind. I don't think we want that.
You could try to stick to the the side of the river, it's kind of at a slant, and there might be some treacherous areas, but that might be an option for you.
I would like to use a luck point to introduce a lucky detail in the scenery.
Oh, okay.
There is a ferry boat that is docked there on the side of the river.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to overrule that one.
Fuck.
Otherwise,
Nice.
I tried, folks. I tried.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. Feel bad about that one. That was a good use of the luck point. But anyway.
Well, I'll continue. I'll continue following the road as best as I can.
All right. Well.
Do you need me to roll the pilot?
Well, like I said, you get about 100 yards up the road, and the road no longer exists. You've just got trees. And it kind of, the road is kind of in between a valley, between these big hills anyway. So it probably would have been a good place to have a road, but since there's no road, that's where a lot of water is going to go through and stuff like that. A natural, not river, but
Gully.
stream that causes those trees to grow there. So yeah, you're kind of blocked in the spot.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
look!
Derek.
A random viewer has booned us with a positive plot twist. Who is this capricious nature? Thank you so much.
Will that work? Can't use my luck points. I might as well use my channel points.
So the real question that we as players should be asking ourselves is the meta question. Is the GM trying to get us to ditch the killdozer or go somewhere else?
I think the answer is yes.
Well, let me answer that.
What kind of
The limited
options
way
do we
that I
have? Yeah.
I think it would be a really poor idea to just kill those. You kind of need it.
I like hearing that. All right, so I am not familiar with the region at all. Like I said, other than Mount Rainier is out there somewhere, which is apparently not even close. But so this is a full gully wash. Basically, the road is overgrown, broken up with trees, and gully wash. And the sides of the valley are too steep and overgrown to drive.
Pretty steep. Trying to think.
This is where, if there wasn't a convenient gully here, they would have built cutback roads. But there was a convenient gully here, so they built a straight road, and we can't take it.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a quick picture here, real quick, of what this looks like.
So I think our two real options are turn around and try and find another way, or drive on the banks of the river. How comfortable do you feel, Bolt, with driving in the mud and the muck on the side of the river?
I can try. I mean, why not?
Not a great idea.
We can always just throw another power cable into the water and see what happens.
All right, let me. Okay, what I'm going to do here is share the screen.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is the dam. This
Mhm.
is where you're at. You followed the road down here. Now this is what the hillside looks like going in the direction
Yeah.
you want to go in. So it's a pretty steep angle. The alternative would be to find a way around the trees and cut up around the hillside.
Because coming back down towards us in the picture would be where Wasat is, or they're on the other side of the river.
Come back over the dam.
You said
and
it.
then-
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, then
So
go
what's
direct.
towards us on this side of the river? Like the front of the
Towards us?
bottom of the
Oh, on
picture.
this side of the river?
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd be going farther and farther out into no man's land. There's literally nothing out there.
So our choices are
Yeah, there might
go
be
back
more
through
because
the
no.
nomad
Yeah.
boss's territory or take our chances.
Hey, he's probably not too happy with either.
No.
Yeah.
So either one way or another, we're taking our chances coming up here. Let's try and find a path. Let's do some. What would that be? Survival.
Yes.
All right.
Basically,
I've got an 11 base.
So I'm gonna need 2 successes
Mm-hmm.
for you to find a path. Are you trying to go up and around the hills, kind of around the backside?
I
Yeah.
think that makes the most safe sense.
Okay. Give me 2 successes to see if you can find a path there.
All right. I've got an 11 base non-tagged. Anybody else want to try instead? And how many AP do we have?
I'm not sure about the AP.
We have 3 AP. What's the roll?
2.
Survival and what?
Give me a second.
Default is endurance. Although perception or intelligence probably makes more sense, which
Yeah,
would
go
make
with,
Bodhi even worse.
Go perception, survival. Actually, I'll let you do either perception or intelligence survival.
Oops, accidental success.
Hey,
Hey, wow, okay. You spawn a path that you think Killdozer will just be able to barely navigate between the trees and the hillside, and you zoom up the hill.
excellent.
All right.
All right.
I also accidentally generated some AP, fellas.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good.
bonus.
Thank you.
Okay. So, let me go back to my apps here real quick.
Thank you, Savage McNavage, for the -2 on the next roll.
Okay, so basically where you're at, you just keep following the
You have
valley
2.
up toward the top of the hill. And even here, it is much more. Up north of the river, things were a lot more wet and a little bit cooler. It is definitely warmer here, and definitely very dry on this side of the river. But as you climb out of the valley, eventually you get up onto a ridge. So you're kind of following the river now from about a mile away, and you can actually look down the hill and see the river where you're at.
Okay.
And you're following along where there used to be a road, but still this road is long since gone. So you're kind of eyeballing it as you go.
I'll just keep trying to find our way back down to a road along the river so that we can find the bridge and we are going to currently assume that it's going to be out too, and we don't know what we're going to do then. But we'll burn that bridge when we cross it.
All right. Well, from where you're at, you're actually in a pretty good spot for the moment. You're slowly making your way to the southeast. And let me check something again. Trying to mess with this.
Yeah.
I think I might be out tonight. I'm having some serious technical issues. Seriously wasn't expecting this. I haven't had issues either in my headset like this before. Sad face. Well, looks like we're going on without him. He'll be sitting in the killdozer the whole time tonight.
Yep. Taking a nap, man.
He's hiding. He's taking a nap in the power armor.
Yep. All right. So as I recall, it's actually evening. That's the time that you left.
Yes, because we were going to sleep for the night.
So it's dark out, which makes navigating this just a little bit harder. But you're still doing okay.
Why don't we? I not sound like super mutant? Sorry, Raven. Why don't we camp? Rest up. Fresh eyes in the morning.
Any thoughts?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
You can?
Yes.
Oh, what the hell? Okay. Maybe let me know in the comments if the background noise is down. It should be down.
I hear a little bit, but it's not terrible.
Yeah.
It's more like a fan than a washing machine.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's computer noise. It's not background noise.
Damn it. It's about 75. Well, I think we should probably camp out as well. Camp for the night. That way, in the morning, we can try again with some new sun, some new chances, and some rest.
All right.
Cough and more luck points. Cough.
Okay. You set up camp and build a little fire, and you kind of bed down, getting ready to sleep. And off in the distance, you hear a peculiar sound. It sounds a bit like a high-pitched engine, and it sounds like it's coming from the sky, but quite a ways off. And you don't see anything in the sky moving.
Right. Set up a watch rotation of some sort between the four of us
Okay.
and sleep.
Yep.
Okay. You sleep, and you wake up the next morning. Whatever it was that you heard, it never came and bothered you.
Okay.
You didn't get attacked in the night or anything like that. So it is now morning. You've got sunlight, and what would you like to do?
Keep tacking
Newest-
towards this
Go ahead.
the old road.
Keep following the old road.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, can I do another survival check to see if there's anything a little bit more sustainable for driving?
Yes. Go ahead and give me a check. This time you're only trying to get one success. Let me. Holy crap!
Well, how about a quadruple success? How's that sound?
Woo!
Okay, well, quadruple success. You're like, hey guys, I got an idea. You grab the map and you like figured out where all the contours were and found exactly the best route to take you straight to Old Clarkson.
Yay.
So,
Perfect. Let's take that.
so now all you got to do is follow the road, or follow the map that you've yourself come up with. Not to mention
That's the
fact,
kind of plot twist I'm looking for. Raven, thank you very much.
not to mention the fact that you have also, I believe, just generated 3 APs.
Yeah.
All right. It takes you a few hours because, like I said, that thing is kind of slow moving, and you're not in the best of terrain anyway. So it takes you a few hours, but eventually you do pull into the ruins of Clarkston. Clarkston, basically, you've got Lewiston and Clarkston are two cities separated by a river. You've also got the Snake River, which you've been following, which separates off from the Clearwater River. So this is kind of where two rivers kind of come together. Um, Now in Clarkston, there is what looks like a small city center that is still maintained. You see some you see what looks like an area where they've got a bonfire they can set up. There's some houses that look like they're somewhat well maintained, um, but you don't see anybody. What would you like to do?
Well, we're in the Killdozer, so we're pretty protected.
Mm-hmm.
I say we go into town.
Okay.
Yeah, I am playing the wrong character because I know what I want to do, but Bodhi would not think of it.
Okay. Like I said, I mean, Clarkston on the map is pretty big. This area that looks like it's still settled is probably no more than about 10 houses and kind of a little central, kind of arranged around a central area. Um, so are you stopping then?
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Yeah.
What happened?
Trying different microphone settings.
Gotcha. Okay, so you stopped the killdozer.
Yes.
Okay, there is nobody. You don't see anybody, which seems kind of strange to you.
Uh-huh.
Can't hear you anymore.
Very strange. Is it a plague?
Capricious nature is silent. Nope.
Yeah.
Boy, we're just having all kinds of technical issues tonight, aren't we?
Yeah.
Still nothing. What happened?
Can you hear me now?
Now we can.
Jesus
Yeah.
H Christ. All right. Fuck a doodle do. I want to do a perception check.
Okay.
Damn computers.
Okay. Let me take a look here. See what you can do. Give me. Just give me a perception survival check.
All right, I got one success. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And to complicate our technical difficulties even more, my main camera stopped working, and I was on my backup camera. Didn't even look at it. I'm looking at this one, and that one's the one that's going on over there. I'm like,
Fun stuff, huh?
yeah.
All right. So you see, you notice that there's definitely fresh footprints in the dirt in this area.
Well, do we want to, follow the footprints, or do we want to drive on?
Oh, as a matter of fact, there's even a little bit of lingering dust in the area, like in the areas where you see the footprints. Bodhi, you're muted.
Like they heard us coming and skedaddled.
Very possibly.
Anybody? How do we track? What would that even be?
Capricious nature, you're very quiet again. The tech gods are not with us tonight.
And the stream is shifted to the left, whereas it was to the right before. Yeah, it's shifted again.
How's that?
Yes.
All right. Sorry about that.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. All right. So either they're afraid of us or they're setting up an ambush. Either way, I think we should plow through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we track down these footprints?
They seem to have scattered away from the central area.
Let's just blow through town.
Yeah.
I don't think we need anything here, do we? I ain't got any money to spend.
Well, if the place is empty, then we can at least try and look for some supplies in the area. I mean, we got guns, but what we don't have much of is food, chems, or ammo.
Bullets and money.
Yeah.
So I'd like to check the place out, and if we run into anybody, then,
All right. As you're sitting here talking things over, you see a little girl. Looks like she can't be any more than like 3 years old, who just kind of wanders through the area, not bothered by anybody, by anything. And then when that happens, you see a woman who looks like she's maybe 25. She goes out, she grabs the girl, looks at you, and like is trying to shoo her away. Can't hear you.
Yeah. Oof.
Hey, lady, we're just friendly travelers. We're not raiders.
She kind of stops.
Yeah.
Looks at you. Goes, "You're not here to hurt us?
Not unless you want to hurt us first."
You're not here to take anything from us.
We might be here to trade.
If there's trading to be done, maybe we can talk. Or if you have jobs that need doing in exchange for items that we might need.
Yep.
You're willing to do a fair trade?"
Yeah.
She kind of sits there and looks at you for a second, goes, "Huh. Oh, well, okay." She kind of waves out in the distance, and you see about let's see about 17 other people come out of the woodwork and kind of slowly verge toward you. There are about 18 total, or actually, 18 total here, 5 of which are ghouls. They all seem to live together in harmony.
Hey.
And they approach. One guy.
Hey, look, Bolt, it's a friendly community.
Can they even hear me?
We can.
We can now.
God damn it. Fuck. Hi, folks. Who wants to trade? I need bullets.
So, guy comes up to you and introduces himself. He goes, "I'm James North. I'm the elected leader here in this encampment here."
Bodhi will interrupt. James North, and I'm Bodhi West. We just need East and South now.
He kind of gives you a weird look. He doesn't laugh. He gives you a weird look. But he goes, "I hope you don't mind if I ask you where you're coming from."
Roundabouts.
I'm initially from California, but I mean, we're coming from north, I think. I stared like directly at the sun for a moment. That way.
Yeah.
Came from north, huh? So you must come over the dam.
Which one?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Is there some kind of trouble with the dam? We heard some loud booms last night.
Definitely not my fault. That is for damn sure.
Yes, I agree.
Well, mind if I ask where you're headed?
Back over the river the other way.
I honestly have no idea. I'm going where the kiddo points me, but he's taking a nap right now.
Yep.
I think Regis is the one doing most of the pointing, right?
Wasn't it Rambo that was like trying to get us to follow the trail with the power armor and the raiders and stuff? So that's why.
But you guys you don't have a good lead to go on at the moment.
Yeah, we're currently trying to go back to the vault.
And he goes,
But Bodhi's not going to mention. Bodhi would not mention that. That's me, player, telling other player.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as this James North guy knows,
Back across the river.
you're trying to get back across the river so you go back north. All right.
Yep.
So he just kind of looks at you and shakes his head and goes, "Oh, yeah. You know, we don't get a lot of people in this area. I kind of feel sorry for you. I hope that dam is passable."
There's some folks over there that ain't so friendly. So we, that's why we came south. We're trying to find another way around. There's also some really big fucking frogs there. I'm not really sure how to properly put it in perspective other than just to give you this face. They're big, and they're terrifying, not at all adorable, and definitely nothing to do with childhood trauma or childhood amusement, nothing like that. Just big fucking frogs.
So you tell me the frog army has made it all the way here? That's not good.
Yep.
We did chase them away before we left, but they'll be back.
Well, that's a good thing, but them being all the way up here is not a good thing. Pre-war, they used to call the place Hanford. There's a Columbia River goes through there. The whole thing got soaked with radiation. That's what gave way to mutant frogs. They've been kind of staying in that area for the most part, but it sounds like they're on the move. Not a good thing.
Sounds like they got a big brain.
Wait, hold on a second. Rewind for one moment. A frog army.
Yeah.
Give me the details on this, because what?
Oh, they're mutant frogs. They're they mutated after the war, and so you've got at least two different types. You got the soldiers, spear wielding, not too bright, and then you got their leaders. They're these big frogs with these giant brains, and they boss them around, and they're a freaking army, man. They're literally trying to take over.
So
Dynamite works.
Yeah, you're telling me that we've. Oh God! So we've got to deal with the Brotherhood of Steel, and we've got these assholes coming from the south, working with Caesar's Legion, and now we've got a fucking frog army on top of that Churog asshole. What? What is it? I look over at Regis. What the hell is going on? What did I get myself into?
Welcome to the Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
All right, so here's the thing. I mean, we don't need to worry about the frogs, I don't think, right now. If you drove them off, might be a while. I don't know. They're not your immediate problem. Your immediate problem is you're trying to get north, but every bridge between here and anywhere has been long since destroyed. There is one way across, and that is the dam that you apparently tried to blow up, and is held by Chorog's people.
But we wouldn't be able to get the killdozer across the dam anyway. So that's why we drove away.
Yeah.
So how the hell do we get across this river?
Well, it's a good question.
Thanks.
He goes, well, on the other side of this river, see, like I said, you've got the river that splits off. So when the snake splits off from the Clearwater, the snake actually gets relatively small. I mean, it's still deep.
There's snakes too?
That's called Snake River.
Because of the snakes.
Well, there actually are snakes in this area, yes. But it's called the snake because it looks like a snake. So anyway, if you just tried to cross the river from where you're at right now, through Clarkson into Lewiston, you could probably swim that. I mean, it's still a river, but it's not nearly as wide as it was where the two rivers come together. Now you get over to the Lewiston side, and that place, it is full of raiders. But see, that's we thought you came from there. We thought you came here to raid us. We grow food here. We have a few valuables here, and we're the easy pickings for them. So they come by every once in a while, and they rob us blind, and they use ultralights to cross. Ultralights are these. Do you know what an ultralight is?
No, what's an ultralight?
The opposite of kinda heavy.
They're like little airplanes. They're like these hang gliders with airplane engines on.
Oh, we learned how to fly planes at the airport.
Yeah, you did. So they come by every once in a while, and they're little ultralights. They land about a quarter mile away or so, just far enough where they can sneak up on us, and then they come and they raid us. But here's
I
the
bet
thing.
that's what we heard last night.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, we heard one of those last night too. But here's the thing. In addition to the ultralights, they've also got a barge.
Aha.
We could use a barge.
I don't think they're going to just let you have it, though.
Yeah. No.
So who's in control of the ultralights and the barge?
They're a group of raiders, about 50 strong, out of the over the Lewiston side, which is across the river.
So the raiders, they're not just another town?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, they're a small town that is mostly consists of raiders. There's about 50 of them total.
Player question for other players. Who has the coin?
I am super broke, I believe.
No, the Caesar Legion coin.
Oh, that would have been Rainbow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we have Rambo show them the coin to see if they have any ideas on that and if these raiders are at all related?
All right. He flashes it. You look at it and go, no. Don't recognize that.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no tactics skill, but Bodhi only has a 4 intelligence. But Vampire Bites has an idea. What can I roll to give Bodhi that idea? Because I don't know that he would just come up with it. It's a tactics type idea.
It's gonna be like intelligence and I'm not sure there's really a good skill for it.
Yeah.
Well, when in doubt, use survival.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
yeah.
So this is you trying to give yourself an idea. Just give you one success.
Okay. Yeah, it's intelligence and survival. And we've got a ton of AP. I'm going to grab one for one die there. And I'm going to use one of them. I'm going to use one of the -2s. Tag skill. No. Well, there's one success, and that might be more than one. Yeah. Yep, that would be 2 successes, because that 8 would be a 6.
Okay. I guess you thought about it. You thought of it. So what is it you're trying to think of?
Why don't we wait until a group of them come across in the barge and take out the group? And then we get the barge, and then we go take out the rest of the town.
Well, small problem with that idea. The ones they typically don't take the barge to here. Usually they take their ultralights over here. They usually take the barge up and down the river. They raid the other small communities up and down and bring their crap back to their settlement.
We take out the ultralight pilots, and use the ultralights to take out the rest of the camp.
Oof.
Yeah, so
4 on 50, we got this, guys.
so James North also goes, well, the good news is they usually don't do more than 4 or 5 ultralights at a time. The bad news is you might be waiting a while. Like days, months. They don't raid every day. They raid occasionally.
What can we do to attract them?
Well, I don't know. Start setting off explosives, making a lot of noise. That'd draw their attention.
We tried that. It drove the frogs away.
That's
Yeah.
the reason you heard the ultralight last night. Who knows?
I didn't hear anything you just said. Can you,
Yeah.
I wasn't. Sorry. My hearing's fucked up. The last 3 minutes of what you've been talking about. Something to do with you wanted to do what with the Raiders? Bodhi? What was that?
Well, okay. Basic plan was Bodhi thought to get them when they bring the barge across so that we can commandeer the barge and then take it back across and deal with the rest of them. But they don't bring the barge across. They just deal with the ultralights. So we're going to take out the ultralight pilots when they come and use the ultralights to go across. Leave the killdozer here for now and then get the barge and come back and blah, blah, blah. But we're going to be waiting possibly up to months unless we attract their attention by making lots of noise. That's the recap. Cap.
So we gotta blow some shit up to get their attention.
But we left all of our we blew all of our dynamite back at the dam.
And North also says, I understand where you're going with this. It makes a lot of sense, but we'd kind of rather you don't bring them here.
I guess that's fair.
They tend not to be very nice when they come here.
Oh, we don't want them to be nice. We want them to be dead.
And that in itself could start a war that we would lose.
What? There's 4 of us and 50 of them. We got this.
You're insane. Do you have a small nuke?
I is more than L.
Yeah.
Another bad joke, sorry.
Okay. I didn't get it, sorry.
Roman numerals, because of Caesar's Legion.
Yeah, you guys, we'd really, really rather you don't bring them. And, it's just, if you bring them here and a bunch of them die, and then you steal their barge, they're going to come and slaughter us. It's not going to be just, we're going to take your stuff now, it's going to be, we're dead.
But part of my plan was for us to slaughter them.
All 50 of them?
Okay.
I don't know, what do the rest of you guys think about that idea?
Can you hear what I'm saying?
No.
Now.
Except God hate us tonight.
Yeah. Jeez.
You can't hear me?
We can now. We couldn't before. Right now we can.
Okay. Let's set some shit on fire.
But not here, apparently.
But not here. I mean, we're the forest.
There's not a lot of forest around here.
Then we wait until night. That way they'll see it.
So what you're saying is go away from town a ways, and then set some shit on fire, and then hope they come over. Hope they take the bait and come over.
I mean, if you insist that we get away from the town, then sure. But I mean, just set some shit on fire somewhere.
It worked really well at the dam.
What was that, Eric?
It worked really well at the dam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna wait till night, and then you're gonna set some things on fire, blow something up, do something to try to get their attention. Hope they come over and investigate. Is that pretty much what I'm hearing?
That sounds good. But while we're here, I'd still love to buy some ammo and some chems. We're gonna have a fight ahead of us.
Well, ammo's not going to be such a great thing because we don't hardly have any for ourselves. We have food though. We got
Me
some.
too. I open up my jacket, and there's the bar of uranium sitting next to some of the now like weeks old ASCAP meat.
Mm-hmm. You're on camera.
I got food.
um, you could have just asked. Okay. Anyway, um, yeah. So, well, it sounds like we're all good with food then. That's the main thing we have to trade, frankly. Most of our other valuables have already been looted.
Huh.
What do you mean looted? Like from the raiders
Yeah,
across the river or down the river?
across the
Because
river.
you're so they got across the river and stole your shit, and then fucked back off to the other side of the river.
Yep.
What bitch?
With their baby planes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What assholes! All right. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry, my hearing and my vocal cords are just really fucked up tonight. I don't know what's going on
That's why Bodhi wants to kill them all.
Makes sense. So no ammo. You've got food. Do you have any chems?
Chems? A little bit. What you looking for?
Well, I don't need any right away. I don't know about these smooth skins. I mean, these gentlemen over here. But I know that maybe something to heal. I mean,
Didn't Regis actually take some radiation damage?
yes. Like 2 sessions ago.
Yeah. We got one dose of Radaway.
Our compatriot is standing very still,
Okay.
but I'm sure he'd love to buy it. Regis? I elbow him in the side. You want to buy some of these fine folks' Radaway to cure your radiation damage? I mean, radiation poisoning? Not damage. That's a little too meta.
Regis?
More technical issues. Why?
Missed a lot.
Didn't quite catch what you just said. Can you say it a little louder?
Yeah. Yeah, I missed all that.
Oh.
They have some Radaway for sale.
With the Radaway, you can cure your radiation poisoning.
Okay. Well, that would be.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we'd be willing to trade that away if you're interested in it.
Yes, what else you got for chems?
Let me take a look real quick and see. We've got a few things. We got a couple doses of jet.
I generally try to avoid the hard stuff.
Let's see here. Do you happen to have a page number on chems?
198. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, wrong page. Food chems, 204.
Okay. All right.
I can roll 2D.
They got one dose of Psycho. The stim packs aren't up for sale. 1 dose of Addictol, and a dose of antibiotics.
Yeah, shoot.
Antibiotics, yes. I'd love to buy those antibiotics and that rat away from you. That sounds like a wonderful, wonderful set of goods to get.
All right. What do you have to trade?
Bodhi?
We got candy and some tire irons and some pipe guns and some ammo.
Yep.
Not much, but a little bit of ammo for the pipe guns. Uh huh.
Yeah.
How many do you have? How many can you get rid of?
Bodhi looks at everybody else.
One for sure. Yeah.
Well, I've got my pipe rifle. That's not going
I'm checking
anywhere.
my jacket. Hold on.
Because, yeah, if we've got pipe rifles, we'll actually have something to fend them off with.
Well, they're just the little pipe guns, I think. There was what the Bodhi's not saying this, but it's what the guys at the camp had. Those guns. I think they're just the pistols, but
Yeah, we picked up 3 pipe guns in the last 2 days. So we got 3 pipe guns.
and we're not mentioning the cash because that's going back to the vault. We're just mentioning
Cash you
loot.
talking about?
We're just mentioning loot right now. So yeah, we've got 3 pipe guns and 17 rounds of ammo for it. That as far as I can remember as a player, nobody wanted. So we took them for barter.
Okay. Well, how about an even exchange?
Hold on 1 second. Let me break out my abacus.
Yeah.
And I physically take out a little abacus. Hold on 1 second. I gotta count. We're buying some antibiotics from you, and what was the other thing?
1 dose.
Throw rat away for the spoonskins.
Yeah, the rat.
All right. Oh, okay. So that'd be worth around 150-ish. Ah, shit. What are these garbage guns worth? You just hear him mumbling and grumbling to himself as he attempts to think. Attempts. Yeah. Does not succeed, but attempts. So that he does not get screwed again. Weapons? Why is this miscellany?
Bodhi will not be making the charisma plus barter roll.
Yeah.
Neither were Bolt because his charisma is the worst thing on the face of the fucking planet. Oh, there we go. Guns. Okay. So, armor, clothing, outfits, apparel, weapons. All right, we're selling them those little cap guns, right? Cute little cap guns. Small guns. Pipe guns. So we're selling them 3 pipe guns and how much ammo?
Couldn't hear you there, buddy. I think you said 17 though.
Yes. Sorry.
17.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's doable.
Okay.
I'm amenable to this. I'm not sure if I have any verbal way to show my appreciation other than you got a deal.
Okay.
Yep.
They hand you the meds. You hand them the guns. Everybody's happy.
Okay.
All right, Regis. Here's the runaway for you, and I'll stick the antibiotics right here next to my uranium. Keep them warm.
Perfect place.
Don't tell me what to do, Bodhi. It's good for them. Trust me. I'm a doctor of airplanes and cars who's never been to Boston.
Yeah.
All right. So, having done the trade, how far away from this little settlement do you want to go to make some noise?
What's the minimum distance they're willing to let us go?
Yeah.
As far as they're concerned, the farther the better. They prefer miles.
But-
Of course, if you go miles
but-
away, it may not get their attention.
And there's other little encampments that they raid with the barge, so we don't want to go too far so that we're into one of those ranges.
There's
We could go back up towards where we came from.
A place where we camped last night.
Yeah, or further north towards the old dam. I mean, shit, we already got their attention up there. If we blow something else up, maybe they'll come again.
Yeah, what if our friend is back there?
Mr.
Yeah.
Brainy?
No, the not super mutant.
you mean Chorog.
Mr. Brainy.
Excuse me.
Oh, I thought you meant Brainy the Frog. No, not Brainy the Frog. Chernabog.
Chorog.
Yeah, Chernabog.
The mutant warlord.
Churros.
Well, he himself would not be there. He most likely has the place swarming with his goons by now.
Yeah, that's kind of the intent.
Why don't we head up towards the dam, make a little bit of noise and fire, and attract the raiders there? I think that's what Bodhi's getting after.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bodhi, you need to make sure to verbalize yourself some more.
No, I think that's a bad idea. It puts us in the middle of two people that don't like us.
That's the point. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yeah?
Who's going to be our friend?
I'm your friend, Bodhi. Trust me. I'm a doctor.
Okay.
All right,
Oh, excuse me.
so North is like.
I'm gonna make a charisma roll.
And he goes, correct me if I'm wrong, but what you're talking about is starting a war down here. Is that kind of what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
I think that's what he's thinking. I'm thinking that we're just going to get stuck between two people shooting guns at us. And I don't mind one people's shooting guns at us. I don't want two people shooting guns at us.
I think that's exactly what I mean. But, you know, I'm not always the best with the brain word sandwich soup.
All right. He goes, there might be a little bit of information that you should know before you attempt that little plot, which is that...
Hey, I'm not plotting here. I'm strategimifying.
Well, the strategifying, there's something you need to look at, which is the fact that this group across the river here is on pretty good trading terms with the group up there in Wastat Uni.
So they would both be shooting guns at us.
Well, you know, I probably.
Sorry, I just really hurt my arm for a second. All right, so they're pretty buddy. If we started a fire near the dam, it would attract both sets who might be friendly with each other and might agreeingly shoot their bullets towards us. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
So we're up against the fucking world here. And the frogs. And the Brotherhood of Steel.
Well, just a point of clarity on the Brotherhood of Steel. They weren't actually on hostile footing with you when you met them. And it was just one guy.
I'm a ghoul and they're a super mutant. We're on hostile terms. But duly noted. Okay, so
And the snakes because of the river.
Yes.
The snakes? Do you mean the cables? I thought we fried the cables.
They're literally
Yeah,
snakes in the hills near the Snake River.
I know, I was just kidding. That was one thing that I actually heard while my speakers were actually working, is that there are snakes in the area, and I was just like, it's snakes on a killdozer, but my audio didn't work, so yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
so
rattlesnakes do hang out there by the Snake River. That is the thing. When my uncle was farming that particular area, like in real life, he would usually kill about one a year because he got too close to them. So, just putting that out there.
But now and here, because we're in Fallout, they're likely to be mutant snakes.
Potentially. I don't know. They're pretty scary the way they are.
how far south does Snake River keep going?
All the way to the sea.
Wait, what? To
Oh, wait a minute.
the sea or the ocean?
Sorry. Well, yeah, you follow it far enough.
So it goes to the fucking Atlantic?
No,
Yeah.
Pacific. But that would be the other direction. So, from where you're at right now, let me
This
see.
thing connects the Atlantic with the Pacific.
No,
Okay.
let me just take a look here.
My geography isn't so hot. Sorry, I'm trying to. Even if in real life I teach geography, I don't know. I'm not good with the landforms and
Well, this is
The direction that we want to go
yes.
leads towards the Pacific Ocean.
Okay.
Going south takes us away from where we want to go.
Oh, I thought we wanted to. Wow, okay. I'm gonna write that down so that I don't forget.
Let me get Darren to make sure that what I said was correct.
Okay, if you're trying to go all the way to the headwaters of the snake, I'm pretty sure that we're
Yeah.
we're South Idaho. I have to zoom out a little ways to figure that out.
The only thing I know about Idaho is that the capital is Boise, and they got a lot of what are those called? Those
Corn?
no,
Potatoes.
no, not that one. The even tastier one. The one that's like it's like tomatoes and potatoes. What the hell? What the hell do we call that again?
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
I wish.
Okay, yeah, where you would be at right now, we're going to follow the snake all the way from the headwaters to take you all the way to southern Idaho. Which is quite a ways away from where
That sounds like a long way.
it is definitely not the direction you want to be going in if you're trying to get back north.
Tatoes. That's what they're fucking called. It's just Tato. Shit. Do they have Tatoes in Idaho?
I don't know what a Tato is.
A Tato is a cross between the tomato and a potato. and it's the most common vegetable fruit in Fallout universe.
Oh. Sure. Yeah, they've got those.
Let's go to Idaho, boys.
And a little bit of extra Fallout lore, considering that there is records of potatoes pre-war. It is a forced genetic mutation, not a radioactive genetic mutation.
Yeah, it's a GMO. Mutated hybrid of the pre-war tomato and potato plants. The stem is reddish. With the stem and reddish skin of the former, and the brownish flesh of the latter. Potatoes provide decent nutrition, but taste disgusting. Luckily, I haven't had taste buds in about 150 years. I don't know how long it's been. However, they're very easy to grow and are a staple of the wasteland agriculture. So, let's go to Idaho.
Here's what I can tell you. Potatoes grew in Idaho. Tomatoes grew in Idaho. I'm sure these potatoes are commonly grown in Idaho.
Sounds like we got a destination then.
We don't want to go to Idaho, Bolt.
I thought you said you wanted to get away from the shooting. You don't want to get shot. Potatoes can't shoot us. They don't have guns unless we sell them to them, and we just sold our 3 guns. So let's go far and get away from this asshole who runs the university and a dam and these raiders and Californians, because Californian people scare the shit out of me. Nah.
I think that
I'm pretty sure Rambo will be opposed to that.
Rambo too is arguing against
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Why don't we head upriver a couple clicks? Start a big fire.
What's a click? I'm American.
Is that a mile?
I thought a click was a kilometer.
It depends on who's referencing it, probably. I don't know.
America, fuck yeah. All right, let's go a couple miles
So basically
upriver.
So 1 to 2 miles, you say, upriver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So pretty much kind of where we made camp.
No.
That's downriver.
It would probably.
My geography is so messed up in my head right now. I have no idea where the fuck we are.
I want to say that it took you about 4 hours to get here before you came. A couple of miles from here in your vehicle would probably take you about 10 minutes.
I was suggesting
Sounds
going
good.
in the opposite direction of the dam, whichever way that might be. So we wouldn't be even going back towards where we camped. Because I don't want to get any closer to Chimichanga.
To a wonderful familiar raven, one click is in fact 1 kilometer.
Thank you.
It's a little bit over half a mile. So if we wanted to go 2 miles, that'd be about 4 clicks.
Okay, so let's go 5. It's a nice round number.
And we want to go north, away from Chimichanga,
So let me.
Yes.
not south.
Tell you what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you a Google map.
That would be wonderful, thank you.
Just give me a second to pull that up.
All of our brains are drawing a different map in our heads right now. So
On a completely meta level, I've been doing everything I can not to go to Google Maps because I literally have no idea where the fuck we are or any of the directions that you're talking about. I have never been to this region on Earth.
but we do have a physical map that is kind of like this. So
Yes, but I've been trying not to go meta.
Here is where you're at right now, okay?
okay.
Thank you, that's wonderful. Okay.
If you were to head to the head headwaters of the Snake River, you're going this way, which is probably the way that you're talking about. If you're going to the dam, you're going to have to go all the way back to, let's see, it's right here. Right here. So you've come all this way. You basically crossed here, went along this way, came along the side of the hills. And then you
we're trapped between two rivers now.
Exactly.
We have
that
no
makes
way to
so
go.
much more sense. Oh
We
my
don't
god.
So
We
here.
physically cannot go where Bodhi wants to go.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. I've been so thrown off for so long now. Oh my lord. Okay.
I should just pull this up to you.
That would have been beautiful. Yeah,
So
okay.
Like I said,
Got it now.
here's where you are. There's a couple of bridges that are long since down. Here would have been one, and here's the other one. This one here was the main one that connects Clarkston and Lewiston. And Lewiston, right around in here, is where the Raiders have their settlement. And then you've got a barge, which is located down here.
Okay, so
And the other thing I mentioned earlier, but I'm going to repeat it since we're actually looking at the map, is that even though this, even the Snake River through here is really too far to swim, too much water going through for us to have tried it.
Crow.
I had a friend who actually he came very close to getting hit by a barge while trying to cross the Snake River. Anyway, while that would have been definitely a very difficult swim, this through here is not so much like right through here would probably be a fairly easy swim for a 4 big take should you want to go that way.
okay.
But what you're talking about is going down to about here and setting fire to something or blowing something up to attract their attention.
I'm actually just looking at a map right now, and holy shit, we are stuck in a peculiar fucking area. This sucks. Oh my god, there's rivers to the north, the east, and the west. The only option we could follow through with is if we went straight south, and that would take us all the way down to goddamn Oregon.
Yep.
What the? Holy crap!
Wow.
This makes so much more sense now. Thank you for letting us use a map. Okay, yes, let's go mid-distance back towards the old dam and set a fire, because that would work. We can't go east because we'd have to cross the river. We can't go north because we'd have to cross the river. And if we went south, Rambo would throw a fit.
Well,
Yep.
if we just go down to like Hell's Gate, is that going to be too far for them to notice us when we start a big fire, or is it going to be too close to Clarkston?
Well, Hell's Gate would be on the other side.
Well,
That's
but
where
that,
the park is.
that on our side. That area, but on our side. Like, there's another greening in there. I don't know distances on here.
Yeah, that's,
Wait, so the other side of the river is Idaho.
Yeah.
yes.
Idaho's
God.
not that far. We're going to Idaho because we got to get that barge.
Yes! I need some tape.
I thought Idaho was like half, 2-3 states away.
Exactly, that's why I've been so confused.
No, you're right here on the border of Washington.
Okay, so let me get this straight really quick. If we took... Is 128 still there? Is that expressway still there?
120.
That's probably a county road. That's probably not an expressway.
Yeah.
Or is that 12B? I can't read.
I'm going to say no to that one.
God damn it. I was going to say we could head down to the landfill, which should be far enough away from the town, and set fire to some of the garbage there because it's got underground methane and set shit on fire, it would attract enough attention and we'd be far enough away from the town that hopefully nobody would get hurt.
So here's some information for you. The airport is right here, and odds are pretty good that's what they're using for their
Ultralights.
That also happens to be up on a hill. So from here, if you were to do something along the banks of this river, on this side of the river,
Yeah.
they would most likely notice it.
Is that far enough away that the settlers in Clarkston are comfortable?
Well,
if you look for Assotin County landfill, that's what I'm talking about. And just zoom in a little bit more. There you go. It's go north. I wish this was just on like Roll20 so I could. Oh my God, no! Back out. I'm on the map. I'm like the physical like paper map. I'm trying to like zoom out with my fingers like it's an old smartphone. Right there. Assotin County landfill, right underneath Google search maps. Oh my God, it's gone. Okay, click zoom in just once. Where you're at. All right, one more time. And again.
Oh, yeah. That's even farther away for them.
Right there. Assotin County landfill underneath the Google search maps. That should be far enough away from the town. It'll have plenty of shit that we can set on fire, and it'll be in direct view of the airport. That should attract their attention, and it should be far enough away from the town. Right?
It's a plan.
It's a couple of miles.
It is a couple of miles.
A few clicks.
It is also a landfill.
Lots of stuff to burn.
Better than my previous plan of trying to get them all to go back towards the dam, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might not have worked out so well. All right. Well,
I like this well enough.
Was listening to your plan, and he goes, well, it's a little close, but it's not so close that you likely think we're responsible for it.
And it's a landfill, so I mean, if you know much about gas, so I like gas and I like setting things on fire. Landfills naturally produce this methane, and when it produces methane, you get pockets of flame. Even if they do attempt to blame you, you just tell them, hey, that was a methane pocket. We didn't do that. And then they'll come down to check it out, see what caused the fire, and it'll be us, and we get their little barge plane thing.
Well,
Or both.
Hey, this is your deal. We have nothing to do with
Let's
it.
hijack them all.
We have nothing to do with it as long as we're clear on that. As long as they don't go on the warpath and try to eradicate us when this is all over, then do what you got to do. And we wish you luck.
Much appreciated. Thank you. And I'm glad you're comfortable with us going out to the landfill. I can't really think of many other areas in the area that would be worth burning other than maybe the church. I mean,
Well,
I didn't say nothing.
this being after the apocalypse, people don't care so much about that anyway. So, most people, there are some that like to try to don't even go into that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a plan.
Yep.
Are we waiting for nightfall and then heading over?
I've given my 2 cents.
Why don't we
I'm
head-
insane enough to do
Yeah,
whatever.
why don't we head over early and set up and kick it off around nightfall?
Okay. All right. You load up in the field dozer, and it doesn't take you that long to get there. There is a lot of, broken up streets and old houses that are in rubble and stuff like that now, but it's passable. There weren't that many huge buildings, in that particular area. So you get to the outer gate, which is down, and in front of you is this giant mountain of ancient garbage. And boy, does it reek.
This is beautiful.
It really reeks. I mean, you can definitely smell that methane really good.
This is the perfect plan. Mwah. Who wants some dinner? I'm hungry. Or lunch, I guess. What time of day is it?
It's getting to about afternoon right now.
Yeah.
All right, sounds like it's lunchtime. Can I scavenge, please?
Scavenge?
I would like to make a scavenging roll.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a landfill. Some of this junk has to be worth something. Bodhi will also be scavenging.
Okay.
So that would be perception, survival. Let's see what we can find. 2, tag yes. I got a success.
Okay.
What do I find in a landfill? A methane-filled landfill.
You find a massive container full of Nuka-Cola cans that are empty.
Do they have caps?
No, they don't.
Damn it.
Cans don't usually have caps.
Digging through that, the mess of it, you do actually find about 5 caps toward the bottom that just happen to be in with it somehow.
Excellent.
You find a burnt out old CRT tube TV, not the flat panels. You find a massive pile of cardboard, and the only reason it's still there is because it's like protected under like a tin roof.
Sounds like some good kindling.
Or a bed.
Well, we're gonna set the space on fire. Why would we sleep here, Bodhi?
I'm just saying it would make a good bed, not that we would use it as one. Maybe
But
somebody else was using it as one.
Well, then they can join the fire.
Okay.
Just burn everything.
A familiar raven says, creatures hate to be found some bags of kibble from Night City.
I mean, we do still have the positive plot twist that hasn't been used yet. Just saying.
So you also find some other junk, like some discarded vacuum cleaners and various other appliances, household appliances. Most of the old and there's a little bit of food remnants, like some bones and stuff like that you find. And besides that, just a lot of junk. Not much of it's very useful.
And Bodhi doesn't find anything. He was too fixated on the bed.
Okay.
Yeah, Bodhi, do you want to take a nap? Go ahead. You can take a nap. It's okay. I'll wait to set it on fire until after you're done taking your sleep.
Okay.
Promise.
Okay.
Okay, so Bodhi's taking a nap.
Might as well with double 17s on my perception survival roll.
Well, if we're gonna be staying up all night, then yeah, a nap is a good idea, especially if it's underneath a little tin roof.
Here's the tin roof. Rusty!
Of course it is.
Bodhi will dub it the Love Shack.
Gross.
It's the Love Shack! The Love Shack!
Meanwhile,
Immediately demonetized. Alright, so we've got kindling. Oh, shit. God damn it. And he's back. So we've got kindling for the fire. We got a location. We've kind of scouted it out. There doesn't seem to be anything else here other than trash. Nothing's come upon us. We're out here in the middle of the daylight. So I think this would be a good place to set up and prepare and get ready to start the fire.
Okay. What kind of preparations do you want to make? Scarlet, get off the camera now. That's my kid. She's 6.
She's adorable.
Yeah, my youngest is 11, or will be 11.
I have a fur baby that is 6 months old. That's it.
He is 11. He will be 12 in December. But yeah, all the kids live with their mom, so I don't have to worry about that. What kind of preparations? Well, we've got cardboard to start it. Clear out any brush type things on top of the cardboard. Find trees, logs, whatever. Bodhi does have a machete, so he can chop down smaller trees and larger brush. So yeah, just build a big old bonfire on top of the cardboard.
Okay. All right. So that's pretty much the plan: is build a bonfire on top of the cardboard, and methane explodes.
Well, it's going to be big enough that even if it doesn't explode, that they'll see a big old fire out at the old junkyard.
Well, I mean, methane itself, naturally occurring methane, doesn't have a smell, so we can't really detect the methane without setting things on fire. So, yeah. We just hope for the best.
Yeah.
And we can go find cover over there in that baseball field. There's probably still some dugouts over there. Wait for the assholes to land, and then jump them.
Okay. All right. Are you ready to start the fire then?
I don't know. Are the 3 of you ready? Cough. Rambo cough.
Rambo coughs back.
We didn't start the fire. The whole world's been burning since the world's been turning.
Billy Joel.
Yes, we're ready.
Everything predates me.
There was a rewrite of that for the early 2000s.
Yeah, well, I know the original, but I had this conversation with a coworker literally less than 24 hours ago. Like, I grew up on media from like the 50s and 60s and 70s and the 80s. Like, I didn't even listen to Linkin Park for the first time until I was in elementary school. Everything before then was like 80s rock and earlier, so
In other words, you've got a pretty good
everything predates me. Yes.
That's good.
Music, movies.
Okay, wait.
DOS.
Just hold on a minute. How young are you, Cap, to have listened to Linkin Park late in elementary school?
I'm young, okay? Can't you see this beautiful face? Do you not see my glorious complexion? I'm radiant. Look at this hair. I'm a girl with hair. Think about it, how young I must be.
That's fair.
Yeah, that for me is like around 30 years old. Anyway.
You got it right on the nose. I'm exactly 30.
No, I'm saying I was 30 when that game came out.
God damn, I feel young. All right.
Or close to it.
I was in second grade.
Okay, let's get back on track here. What are you doing?
I'm laughing my ass off.
We are going to start the fire.
You are going to start the fire.
Yeah, shortly after sundown, not like dusk, but like just after dusk.
Okay. Sundown. Yeah, you wait till the sun goes down. So it's sundown. It is dark. Nice and clear. See the stars overhead. And you set fire to the cardboard. Okay. Cardboard starts.
The roof is on fire.
Now, are you moving the cardboard to the big pile of garbage before you set it on fire?
That song came out when I was in elementary school too.
Yeah, the plan was to set it up.
Gotcha. Okay.
With the whole big bonfire on top of cardboard, on top of garbage pile.
I just wanted to make sure I had it right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you set up the cardboard on top of the garbage, you set fire to it, it starts burning, and then the methane catches, and then the garbage turns into this giant, freaking enormous pillar of fire.
All according to plan.
Looking across the banks to the other side, you start seeing spotlights or flashlights kind of flashing around, and then you hear the high-pitched whine of the ultralights powering up.
This is when we go hide, like Bolt said.
Okay. You hide.
Let's go hide in the field of dreams.
Now, the thing about them is that they do not
Google
have
Maps.
any lights attached to them. So the only way that you see them is where you see like a little tiny dark blotch against the sky. But you need 5 of them headed away.
They're gonna land to check out the fire, right?
Most likely.
That's what we're hoping for.
Well, where are they gonna land? The largest space that's open. There's a set of fields right here, and we should go hide among them. And then when they jump out, we jack their shit.
Yeah, probably the easiest place for them to land would actually be that field that you're at.
Yeah, and we're hiding in the dugouts. It's baseball fields, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go hide in the dugouts, wait for them to land, and then let's go hijack some shit.
Okay. All right. Like I said, you definitely hear them coming. They're getting very close, and that's where we're going to end things for tonight. Hopefully, we'll have Rambo next time when the fight breaks out.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Indeed.
Our technical issues tonight were kind of crappy. Hopefully next time will be better. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the session. So let's do our outro.
Right.
Starting with Vampire Bites.
I am Vampire Bites. You can catch me here on first and third Saturdays playing Bodie West, the super mutant from California that sometimes sounds like he's from New York. When I'm not here, you can catch me in various Twitch streams and in the Discord. And next month, I'll be playing Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition over on Fresh Out the Box.
Okay, Eric?
Eric playing Regis Mosset, the sometimes expert.
All right, Capricious Nature.
Thank you, everybody. I've been Capricious Nature, Bolt here with the stupid, crazy plans that sometimes kind of ish work. who is now very happy that he has the access to a map. You can find me here on Cybernation Uncensored. This is my Twitch home as well as my Discord home. I should be a little bit more active very, very soon, and am currently in discussion about getting a couple of things started up very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't hesitate to check out our website, cybernationuncensored.com. We've got it updated. We've got it running smooth. We've got everything going smoothly on there. All the documents have been checked. We're golden. So feel free to stop on over at our Discord or our website. And thank you very much to our wonderful GM. I'm very happy to be back in the seat because I've been gameless for a while now. So thank you, Darren.
Not a problem. Glad to have you. All right, so I am Darren. I'm the game master. I'm also a game designer who's worked on Dungeons & Dragons for WotC and Pathfinder for Paizo, and so on and so forth for 20 years worth of stuff. So. If anybody has any questions about that, feel free to shoot me, drop me a line, shoot me a question, if you have any questions about anything I've designed over the course of 20 years. Anyway, that's tonight's session of Fallout Pacific Northwest. We'll see you in a couple weeks.